Hello everyone, Nick back today with another video for Foreclosure Finder. We're up here in northern Massachusetts at another one of my brokerages, bank-owned foreclosures. We've taken a look at this one. We just got it vacant. However, the team has not trashed it out yet. So I think it would be a good one to see before we get it trashed out, before we get it cleaned out, what some of these homes may look like. Same thing, we're gonna start with the back. This one has a lot of deferred maintenance, a lot of issues. So I think it's another one just to highlight where we can see a lot of problems at the property. I mean, first and foremost, just right off the rip, wood siding, and we got peeling paint almost throughout the entirety of the exterior of the home. This property is on a very steep slope. I'll come out to the street here. You can see just a little bit of the driveway, but we are on a significant slope here with the street. We'll just go, and that's still going up. So a lot is not great. And coupled with the condition of the home, I think it's going to be a little bit of a tougher sell, but hey, as long as the price is right, anything can be sold. Right off the side, you know, like I said, the siding is going to be an issue. This driveway has absolutely seen better days. I mean, the slope is really just what's killing this property. You're going to see on the backside, there's basically no yard. It's just a drop off. Seeing some issues with the brick down here. Again, already tried to patch some of it, already tried to take care of some of it. We're gonna come right to the back of the house. You can see the slope just right into the neighboring homes. And I mean, not really much room to walk back here. So we're just gonna take a quick look. Little issues with the barrier there, the retaining wall. Again, seeing the same similar brick issues, siding issues, peeling siding. I also think the windows are original as well. Huge stack in there. There was a wood stove in there at some point. So we're gonna go ahead and walk around. We'll take a look at the back. Not too bad. I just wanted to make so we have some moss on the roof obviously here. I'm going to assume that's going to be the same thing on the back end. Go ahead and walk around this, and again, just same thing, you know, brickwork, the driveway seeing better days, the siding, we got oil fuel. And again, just see how rotted out that wood is there, just from, again, deferred maintenance and wood siding. Wood siding in New England, I mean, the wood siding looks good, don't get me wrong, but with the amount of rain and snow we get in New England, you tend to have to replace them a lot faster than typical siding. Back of the home here, again, they're still working on trashing out the property, but you can see some of the slope just with the neighboring properties. Again, just another down slope here. The lot is not great. You get a little bit of a yard space here, but not much. Again, just seeing the same issues. Tons of moss growth on the roof, if you can see it from the video here. So I'm going to assume the roof needs to be replaced. There's some evidence on the inside as well. And just a lot of this brickwork. It's a stone and mortar foundation you'll see when we get into the basement. But a lot of this is, this all basically needs to be taken care of at some point, sooner than later. The mix here between the two. So they've definitely, we're just looking at it now, they definitely tried to do something to it. But again, these foreclosures, a lot of deferred maintenance. All right, we'll come in and walk inside the home here. And like I said, this one has definitely seen better days. We just got it vacant, so there is stuff still inside, but it's clear enough where we can still walk through, get an idea of the condition of the home. Little walk-in porch, screened-in porch here. Now, honestly, not too bad. All things considered, missing paneling. You got some, you know, just for a light up here. Homeowner special with the hot wire there, just with the twist ties. But I mean, this will get cleaned up pretty easy, and the windows are actually in decent shape, where I don't think those would need to be replaced. Coming right into the home here, stairwell up the stairs straight into the kitchen, and here's our living room, formal living room. Again, we just did the eviction here, I want to say about 2-3 weeks ago, so the team still hasn't gotten in here to clean the place out. First things first, the easy thing, heavy smokers in this property. You're gonna see as we come to the wall here, you see where the pictures were hung. That's what the wall was supposed to look like, and that's just the actual smoke caked into the walls. Best way to resolve this type of issue, you either clean everything or you prime over it with something like a Kills primer to not only lock in the smell, but to stop any leaking through the primer itself. That's probably the biggest issue in this property is the smoke damage. A little bit of plumbing damage or water damage here in some capacity with the ceiling. And then this is where that stack was coming out for they must have had some type of like pellet stove or something in here at some point for that stack to the outside. Do think they had animals in here. You'll see some evidence upstairs, but usually related to a dog, you know, gnawing on on the trim here. That's pretty common for properties with animals, where the animals, I guess, not trained. Coming to the kitchen, a lot of wood paneling in this home too. Again, styling's pretty dated, as most of these properties tend to be. Kitchen's a good size, a good footprint. You know, obviously you need some updating, but overall not bad, all things considered. Again, just tons of the smoke being affected. You can see it on the ceiling as well. Property has been winterized, so nothing's operational in terms of plumbing. Little on-site laundry in the kitchen here. It's actually pretty nice and desirable, but obviously the place needs a little more work. Just taking a look again, just looking for any issues, deficiencies. I mean, the lights are working, floor feels pretty even, looks pretty even here. I did walk through it before, so I kind of have where the issues are. Again, some more of the dog type stuff here. And this room there's a big dip in the floor right here. I'm not sure what may be going on, but definitely something there. Here's one of the bedrooms. Surprisingly, the house doesn't smell really that bad either. Given the smoke, it just smells like typical. And no smoking, Bill. Appreciate it. See how he listened. Just a singular toilet in here. Okay. Don't even have a place to wash your hands. That's interesting. This was probably just a closet, and the guy wanted his own private bathroom. Not sure why, but I'm not here to judge. Again, just getting an idea for the room. I mean, this one's basically going to be a full gut update. There's not much you're going to be able to salvage in terms of the property. Let's mix it up. Let's go to the basement first. The basement actually is not bad, all things considered. Stairs a little wobbly, it's crooked, kind of going at an angle this way. But again, they're going off the edge of the stone foundation here. Stone and mortar foundation. Again, New England home, early 1900s. Pretty typical. Dirt floor basement. Haven't seen one of these in a while. But all things considered, basement's pretty clean. Furnace, boiler looks good. Plumbing looks good. I don't think the team reported no issues with the system pressure, so I think the plumbing holds pressure. Like I said, someone was living here more recently than not. Again, just get an idea. This is the back of the house. You can see some of the mortar kind of cracking, breaking through a little bit. You can see some water evidence here coming through. And again, just kind of throughout, matching the same thing we saw outside. So it's pretty consistent. I will say this basement is relatively dry, but it hasn't rained in about a week. So for all I know, this thing gets water when it rains. But not too bad. Like I said, all things considered, especially the slope this is on as well. Because I have to, it's not at the bottom of the hill, but it's not like it's at the top of the hill either. All right, again, nothing really too crazy going on there. The furnace looks all right. Power's on. I believe it is electric baseboard for heat as, no, I'm sorry, furnace. So we do have a formal heating system here. All right, going upstairs. Again, just more paneling. Seem to be the style here. They got cardboard on the floor. This is usually one of two things. This is either makeshift carpet, or they had animals. Seeing the rest of it, they probably had a dog, cat, something, and they probably didn't clean up after it. They put these here, and it's easier to clean up the cardboard than take the dog out. Hate to say that, but that is the reality of some of these homes. We're up here in the upper level. We're gonna check out the bedrooms now. Again, still waiting on the trash out. Actually does have vinyl windows. That's a great look. Let's take a look in this closet. The light work? No. Looks like there's a little bit of an issue in there, so I just want to take my flashlight out, take a look here. All right, so again, upper level, so we probably have some roof issues. And then something going on there. That doesn't look like mold, but it doesn't smell like mold either, but obviously it always can be. Again, still waiting on the trash out. Still tons of smoke damage up here. I would imagine this home is probably plaster as well in lieu of drywall. Just given the age and kind of the styling we're seeing here. Again, same thing. Just nothing too crazy. Flooring is actually not in bad shape. Probably got one or two more sands left in it. They definitely had a carpet over it at some point. The windows are updated. I mean, you still got the original doors in the closets here. You know, these New England properties. I mean, they have these nice thick, you know, maple or oak doors, these hardwood doors, and you just don't see it anymore. You can see it's like a skinnier than a normal door. You know, 6'5" panel here, but you know, usually that's the hollow door that you get at Home Depot. You see the difference there in terms of terms of the quality. You ain't putting a hole, you're not punching a hole through that door. That's solid wood. Take a look here, the attic access, that's just boarded up. I'm not gonna go up there today. Again, just more smoke damage, more smoke residue just all over the place. We'll go third bedroom here. Just more of the same old, same old. Nothing too crazy, just the smoke damage. It's gonna need the updating. This flooring, okay, this flooring was painted over at some point. You can see the paint layer on here. That's just not too smart, but I have seen it plenty of times. It's obviously cheaper than staining it, sanding it and staining it, just easier to paint it, but obviously why would you paint hardwood? Doesn't make sense. Here we go. This was, I just wanted to make sure we get some more evidence of some roof issues here. And again, this is just observational stuff. I mean, you don't have to be a licensed home inspector to pick this stuff out. It's just really opening your eyeballs and kind of really seeing what the property's offering here and just thinking about it in a logical manner. Upper bathroom. Again, nothing too crazy. It's the full bath here because we only have that closet with the toilet. So this is the only bathroom in the house right now. And again, just same old smoke damage. I mean, it even looks like it got caked on in the bathroom here. So they must have been heavy smokers. Same thing, little bit of give here. I just stepped right here and got a little bit of give. So they probably got a little bit of a water leak there in some capacity. And with the panel eaten out there, that probably is accurate. You can see a crack in the seal cracking there on the tub. All right. And again, just with these properties, I harp on it time and time again. It's just deferred maintenance. They didn't have the money to maintain make the mortgage payment. They don't have money to maintain the property. And it's just kind of a snowball domino effect from there. One problem just compounds over and over again. And the property starts to kind of lose its charm, lose its quality. I think that's it for this one. Okay, everyone. Well, appreciate you coming for another walkthrough. Again, like, subscribe. We're doing this on a weekly basis every Saturday. Hope to see you in the next one. Enjoy.